Mr. Hoig with the inspirational video of the day. Hope that you guys are staying positive and making yourself a little bit better every day. Please forward to share this with anyone you'd like to. I'm really excited to introduce the guest speaker today. He was my head football coach in high school, Coach Gaylord Schelling. Coach Schelling is extremely successful. As a player, he won a national title at Northwestern, and then he was a state champion as a head coach in baseball at Tri-Center, and then a state champion as a football coach at Atlantic. He's now in the Iowa High School Hall of Fame. But far more important than how successful he was how much he cared about his players. I don't think he knows how big of an impact he had on me as a player or how big of an impact he has on the way that I coach. It kind of reminds me actually of my players and my students. I know you guys probably think it's awkward when I tell you this, but I love you and I miss you, and I don't care if you think it's awkward. And neither did Coach Schelling. I remember my freshman year, he'd say, "Hey, Hoyt, you know I love you, right?" And I'd say, well, thanks, Coach. And he'd say, I mean, you're still a stinker, don't get me wrong, but that doesn't mean I don't love you. And he had a huge impact on so many players. And I think the reason that we would run through a brick wall for Coach Schelling was because we knew he loved us. And when the game was on the line, we were free and confident in ourselves because we knew that he would love us either way. And we knew that he cared for us far more than whether we won or lost. And so I'm really excited that you guys are going to get to hear from Coach Schelling today. He had a huge impact on me, and I'm extremely happy that he was able to take some time and send me a video today. So here's Coach Schelling.
Yeah, this is Coach Gaylord Schelling. Got the great pleasure to coach Jerome in high school. He's a quarterback for me, and first of all, number one thing is that he wasn't the greatest athlete, but he was a tremendous competitor. He loved to be in pressure situations. He loved playing in those situations. As a coach, my philosophy basically is different things, but my most important thing is not how much do you know about any sport, but how much do you care about each individual student. Every person who played football for me, or basketball, or baseball, I got to coach. Everybody was important, and whether it was the best player or it was the person who was on the third team or second team player, they were all important. And I think that in life, everybody's important. You got to treat people as you'd want to be treated. And as a teacher, I expected kids to be very good in the weight room or in a health class or whatever class I taught, but every kid was important in there too. You have to figure out, I guess the last thing I can say about this, that when I first started coaching, whatever I said went. Now you have to figure out what makes, what makes everybody tick. Some people like to be yelled at, some people can't be yelled at, and some people have to be in between. And in this unusual situation which we're living in right now, the coronavirus, it's really affected all of us. We have to stay disciplined and continue to keep our social distancing and these things that are important so to prevent the spread of this tremendous or terrible virus. God bless all of you. And Jerome, thanks. It's an honor and a pleasure for me to actually get to speak again, and hopefully somehow I can help some person be a little bit better today. God bless you. Thanks, Coach.